Hi there and welcome. Now on November 18th, 2025, the Osmo Action Camera 6 was released and of course I had to get one. And I also thought it was an opportunity to do a quick box opening type thing and to show what I got in the box, because it does seem to vary depending on who you buy it from. This is the Essential Combo. Now, let's not pretend that I haven't already opened it and had a quick look, had a bit play with the camera. So I've put everything out on the table just to make sure that I'm being as honest as possible. So to start, we've got an upgraded Extreme Battery Plus 1950 1950 mAh or milliampere hours, or in other words, DJI said that this little beauty will keep the camera running for 4 hours, which is a fair amount of time, and I believe that's recording time. They also said the same about the Action 5 Pro, by the way, and I might be mentioning that a little bit during this video. We have an Osmo dual direction quick release adapter mount. I love these things. I think they're absolutely fantastic. These are the magnetic clips that attach your camera to whatever you're attaching it to. We've got a locking screw, rather essential, very handy. We've got a USB to USB-C, USB-C to USB-C cable for uploading. We've got some anti-slip pads. Does anybody ever use these? I don't know. And we've got various stickers and guides. Now, of course, we've also got the camera. And the one noticeable absence with the camera is the protective frame that's been bundled with all the previous models. DJI don't even seem to stock one either, which seems really, really strange. On the upside, it's £10 cheaper than the Action 5. Now, everyone's talking about the larger 1 by 1.1 inch square sensor, though there does seem to be a bit of confusion about that. And I thought I might as well mention it here, as much as other people have. 1 by 1.1 inch doesn't actually mean the actual sensor is 1 inch square. It's actually 9.9 millimeters, or nearly 0.4 of an inch. So nowhere near an inch. No, that 1.1 to 1 inch square relates to the old method of describing sensor size, or the optical format designation as it was once called. Now, DJI have been very vocal about the next feature, which, to quote, is a game-changing variable aperture f2 to f4. Now, as a photographer, I'm actually quite excited about this. I think it's really going to be quite interesting to test. I mean, all the previous cameras, the Action cameras from the original Osmo Action right up to the 5 Pro, all had fixed apertures of f2.8. So I think that's a bit of a headline for me, to be quite honest with you. But as I say, I'm quite excited about that. I want to see whether it'll take decent photographs. From then on, I'm a bit confused by the rest of the specs on this camera. Starting with the apparently improved stabilisation, Rocksteady 3.0 and Horizon Steady. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but weren't they both originally released with the Action 3? I mean, mention it down below if you think I'm wrong, but I'm fairly positive that I'm right. Other published key features include 4K 120 frames per second, which has also been available since the Action 3. 10-bit D-Log-M, available since the Action 4. Do you see where I'm going with this? Now, the camera is waterproof, down to 20 meters, which is great. It doesn't need a housing to go down that far, apparently. The Action 3 was 16, the 4 was 18 meters, and the Action Pro was, I think you can guess it, 20 meters. So the same. So you see why I was confused by the specs. There are some new accessories, like a macro lens. It's quite expensive. though third-party manufacturers have sold lenses for these previously. Anyway, all of that's irrelevant if this camera has improved from the previous one, and I think it probably has. In fact, I'm fairly sure it has, but the only way we're going to find out is testing it, isn't it? But that's for another video, because this is a kind of box opening. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I know it's a new channel, but hopefully my other subscribers will come over to this channel as well. And equally, like the video, comment, whatever you want to do. Okay, thanks a lot. See you soon.